What's up, future millionaires? It's Rohit Deswal here, and if you're living in the USA and thinking about investing with just $500, you're in the right place. Listen, I get it. Investing can seem super intimidating, especially when you're just starting out as a student, working your first job, or just new to the whole thing. That's why in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to invest that $500 step by step, even if you have literally zero investing experience. We're going to cover everything from picking the right investments to actually putting your money to work. And make sure you stick around to the very end of the video, because I'm going to share a bonus tip that most Americans don't even know about, which can get you free stocks just for signing up. Now, you might be thinking, why should I even bother investing right now? Here's the deal. Inflation is eating away at your savings every single day, making your money worth less over time. By investing, you're not just saving, you're giving your money the potential to grow passively. Remember, even Warren Buffett started small. The key is to start, not to wait. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so you've got your $500 ready to go. Where do you even start? Well, the first $150 of your investment journey begins with ETFs, or exchange-traded funds. Think of ETFs like baskets of stocks that track a particular market index, like the S&P 500. When you invest in an ETF, you're essentially buying a tiny piece of all the companies included in that index. Now, you might be wondering, why ETFs? Why not just pick individual stocks? And that's a fair question. Here's the thing. ETFs offer instant diversification. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket by investing in a single stock, ETFs spread your risk across hundreds, even thousands of companies. This means that even if one company in the ETF doesn't perform well, the overall impact on your investment is minimized. So, which ETFs should you consider with your $150? Two great options for beginners are VTI, which tracks the entire US stock market, or an S&P 500 ETF, which focuses on the 500 largest publicly traded companies in the US. Both of these ETFs are considered relatively low risk, especially over the long term, and they offer the potential for steady growth. Now, how do you actually invest in ETFs? It's actually easier than you might think. There are tons of brokerage platforms out there, but some of the most popular and beginner-friendly options include Robinhood, Fidelity, and Webull. These platforms allow you to buy and sell ETFs, as well as individual stocks, commission-free. Plus, they have really intuitive interfaces that make the entire investing process super straightforward, even if you're a complete newbie. Once you've chosen your preferred brokerage platform, simply create an account, link your bank account, and search for the ETF you want to invest in. Then, it's as simple as entering the amount you want to invest, which in this case is $150, and clicking buy. And just like that, you've made your first investment. Investing in ETFs is like planting a seed for your future. It might not seem like much at first, but with time and consistent contributions, that seed can grow into a substantial financial tree. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a solid investment portfolio. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your money grow. Okay, so we've got $150 invested in ETFs for long-term growth. Now, let's talk about what to do with the next $100. This portion of your $500 is all about building a financial safety net with a high-yield savings account. Think of this as your emergency fund, the money you can access quickly in case of unexpected expenses, like a medical bill or car repair. Now, you might be thinking, why not just keep this money in my regular checking account? And that's where a lot of people go wrong. Traditional checking accounts typically offer next to no interest, which means your money is actually losing value over time due to inflation. High-yield savings accounts, on the other hand, offer significantly higher interest rates, allowing your money to grow even while it's sitting there. We're not talking about getting rich quick here, but even a small percentage of interest can make a difference over time. So, where do you find these magical high-yield savings accounts? Two of the most popular options right now are Ally Bank and Marcus by Goldman Sachs. Both of these institutions are known for their competitive interest rates and user-friendly online platforms. Setting up a high-yield savings account is incredibly easy. Simply head over to the Ally Bank or Marcus website, click on Open an Account, and follow the on-screen instructions. You'll need to provide some basic personal information, link your checking account for transfers, and voila, you're on your way to earning more interest on your savings. Now, I know what you're thinking. $100 isn't a lot to put into savings. And you're right, it's not a huge amount. But here's the thing, it's not about the starting point. It's about building a habit of saving consistently. Even if you can only add $10 or $20 to your high-yield savings account each week, those small contributions will add up over time. Remember, life is full of surprises, and having that financial safety net can provide invaluable peace of mind. So take that $100, open your high-yield savings account today, and start building your emergency fund. Alright, we've invested $150 in ETFs for diversification and put $100 into a high-yield savings account for emergencies. Now, let's talk about putting that next $150 to work with fractional shares. Have you ever wanted to own a piece of a company like Apple, Amazon, Tesla, or Google, but thought, there's no way I can afford a whole share? Well, guess what? You don't need to buy an entire share. Fractional shares allow you to invest in companies with high share prices, even if you have a limited budget. It's like buying a slice of pizza instead of the whole pie. You still get to enjoy the pizza, just a smaller portion of it. The beauty of fractional shares is that they open up a world of investment opportunities, even if you're working with a smaller amount of capital. Instead of feeling priced out of companies with high share prices, you can own a fraction of a share and participate in their growth potential. So how do you get started with fractional shares? Many of the same brokerage platforms that offer ETFs, like Robinhood, Fidelity, and Webull, also allow you to buy and sell fractional shares. Simply search for the company you're interested in, and you'll see an option to purchase a fraction of a share based on the dollar amount you want to invest. Now, when it comes to choosing which companies to invest in, it's important to do your research and consider companies that you believe in and that align with your investment goals. Are you passionate about technology? Consider investing in a tech giant like Apple or Microsoft. Believe in the future of electric vehicles? Tesla might be a good option. The key is to invest in companies that you understand and that you believe have long-term growth potential. Remember, investing in individual stocks, even fractional shares, carries more risk than investing in diversified ETFs. It's essential to do your due diligence, research the companies you're interested in, and consider your risk tolerance before investing. Now, for the next $100 of your investment, we're going to shift gears a bit and talk about something even more valuable than stocks or savings accounts: investing in yourself. That's right, my friends. This $100 is dedicated to your personal and professional development. As Ben Franklin once said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Think about it. The more knowledge and skills you acquire, the more valuable you become in the marketplace. You can command higher salaries, attract better opportunities, and ultimately achieve greater financial freedom. So, how do you invest this $100 wisely? One of the best ways is to enroll in an online course or workshop that aligns with your interests and career goals. Platforms like Udemy and Coursera offer thousands of affordable courses on a wide range of subjects, from coding and digital marketing to finance, entrepreneurship, and everything in between. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to code but never knew where to start. Udemy offers a plethora of beginner-friendly coding courses that can teach you the basics of popular programming languages like Python, Java, or JavaScript. Or perhaps you're interested in launching your own online business. Coursera has partnered with top universities and companies to offer comprehensive courses on digital marketing, e-commerce, and entrepreneurship. The key is to identify your strengths, interests, and areas where you see potential for growth. Then, find a course or workshop that can help you develop those skills and knowledge. Investing in yourself is an ongoing process, and it doesn't have to break the bank. Even with just $100, you can gain valuable knowledge and skills that can pay dividends for years to come. All right, we've covered a lot of ground today, from ETFs and high-yield savings accounts to fractional shares and self-investment. But I promised you a bonus tip, and I always deliver on my promises. This tip is all about maximizing your returns right from the start by snagging some free stocks. That's right, you heard me correctly. Free stocks. Many online brokerages offer referral bonuses to attract new customers, and you can take advantage of these offers to jumpstart your investment journey. For example, platforms like Webull and Robinhood often run promotions where you can earn free stocks, sometimes worth up to $100 or more, simply by opening an account and depositing a small amount of money. Here's how it works. Find a friend or family member who already uses a platform like Webull or Robinhood and ask them for their referral link. Once you've received their link, click on it to initiate the account opening process. Follow the on-screen instructions to create your account, link your bank account, and make the minimum deposit required to qualify for the bonus. The bonus stocks will typically be credited to your account within a few days of meeting the promotion's requirements. It's important to note that the specific terms and conditions of these referral programs can vary, so be sure to read the fine print before signing up. Now, I know what you're thinking. Free stocks are great, but what's the catch? Honestly, there often isn't one. Brokerages are willing to give away a small number of free shares to attract new customers, because they know that once you experience the ease and excitement of investing, you're more likely to stick around and become a long-term client. It's a win-win situation. So there you have it. A complete beginner's guide to investing $500 in the USA. Remember, the most important step is to just start. Don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back from building a brighter financial future. If you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments below. I personally read and respond to every single one. And hey, while you're down there, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more practical money tips like this. Because in the next video, I'm going to be sharing even more strategies for building wealth and achieving financial freedom. Until then, stay focused, stay motivated, and keep crushing it.